Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do part 2 of the Innocence Sweet Grayscale art book by Rachel Mintz. We're working on this page here and I've decided I'm going to change a few things from the first part. One, I'm going to add a little black down in here because I just don't like the gray down here. And little bumblebee type bees have little, how do I put it nicely, black bottoms. So I'm going to put black down here. And then we're going to figure out what to do with these wings because they need to have some kind of detail in them. And I've looked up bee wings and they don't really look like that. But for right now, we're going to add so we're just taking the black and we're just going to pull up the black around this area, kind of like we did over here. And just pull it into that color and make this little stripe a little smaller. That's all we're doing here. Going over those lines then down here with the black pencil and not having to worry about the gray that's down in there. So we just pick, this is probably about that big, so we'll go up about this high. And it will have a yellow coloring underneath it, but that's okay. I can add some white and, you know, we add all those grays in, so it might just look okay. It's going to look a little better to me and, you know, my coloring, so that's all I wanted to do. We can put it right over those tights. Darken that up a little more. Kind of switch them and go forward and backwards, kind of whimsical there. Okay, then we're going to add in the I think I was using the cold gray. It's the only one out on my desk, so the gold gray next. And we're just going to put it in there too. And like I said, we want to leave some there, so we'll only go up so high. Oops, sorry about that. I think that's about good. And then we'll just work on getting it darker down here. We will also add some white in here to cover up some of that yellow. Just down in these areas here. And then when we put the black on top, it'll cover that up a little. Okay, back in with the black. So how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Doing fine other than the fact that I changed my mind about all this. But it's an easy fix. We will also bring in the yellows and kind of darken it going down into this area a little bit. In the darker area. Okay, darken up this a little up here too. There. I just think that looks a little cuter. And I don't have to worry about those gray lines that were just driving me nuts. just adding some to really darken here. And then we'll lighten them up, going up here. Okay. Can add some darker up here too. Okay, better leave the fluff alone or I'll be at it forever. We also have to do the skin. I just think that looked cuter. Maybe I'll have just a little bit more black on this portion over here. There. All right, now the wings that are causing me another issue. They should have some lines in here, and then I'm going to get really nervous about doing that because we already have ink and such on there. But a bee wing kind of comes out and then comes down a little, and then there's another wing. Now this could be our back wing, or it could be the front wing. Who knows? So what I'm going to end up doing is kind of following a bee design in here. So I looked up bee wings on Google, picked a basic shape of a bee wing. I didn't go and try to find the most delicate one. I just wanted some lines that I could put in here. So usually you have kind of a thing that attaches it to the bee, and then you have two lines that come out. And I don't even know if I can do that with the pencil, so I'm going to have to do it with the black pencil. So we have two lines that come out. One about there, and then one kind of out here. So that's our start. Okay. Now, halfway out here, these are connected. And then this one kind of goes upward. And one comes out, and it goes upward again. And then that's our base wing here. So we have one comes out, one, and that goes up. And then this space is empty. Turn that a little more. Now these are connected down here. This one goes all the way across. Okay. And then we have our lower wing, it has nothing. Then we'll have a couple of pieces out here that come over. And they will connect. But they connect this way. This one can go all the way up here and connect that way. And then this one will connect up here. All right, then I'm going to pull out another line and bring this down a little like that. You do not have to do that part. This is how I'm going to do it. So then this goes up, and this is the one that comes down. And this one is going to come over here. Okay, that's going to darken up. And then this area is open. Okay. Now the upper wing, all I have to do to make it look similar is just to do that. We're going to add a piece up here. It's going to be hidden by her hair. You're going to have a piece that comes down, again going to be hidden, and maybe another little blob right about there. And then darken line here, and you're not even going to see the other line. Okay. Now, we're just going to color these in with, okay, the blue. This one's a pretty blue too. Maybe I could use some of that and some of that. Who knows? I'm going to do iridescent kind of wings, so we'll find out. So, the pink has got to be brought into this area here. And here, and we will have to do something with that line. The blue is going to be brought down into here. And we have to do something with that line. And we'll bring the blue in here, there too, in with the pink. Okay, now, I'm going to lighten that line, if I can, with my eraser. Okay, as much as we can there. All right. And get the duster. We're also going to go in here and lighten up some of these lines if we can. I gotta get the eraser out a little bit more. Whoa, not that far. There we go. So I'm gonna lighten up anything in there, anything there, maybe a little bit in here, depending on how much we've got in pencil in there. There we go. Yeah, little fuzzies all over my desk. Okay, now let's see what we got. We can lighten that up with. We're going to use a white Prisma first, see what we get. Just to lighten that up a little. Doesn't do a terribly good job, but it's okay. I'm going to bring that blue down in here. This blue is the sky blue that we were using yesterday. I'll put a little up here. Okay, again with the pink in here. We're just going to follow those lines now that we made. Okay. A little white on top of those colors. Let's see if we can get, I'm sorry, Some Holbeins here. We've got a really nice bright pink in there. This is Luminous Opera. And we're going to add that in there. And we have a green, but we don't have, we'll throw some green in there. We don't have a blue, but a green will look nice in there too. I should tell you the name of the green one. It is Luminous Green. I have to leave those out. I was going to put them away. And then we have the soft white in this set. We'll see if that'll go over that line just a little better. I don't know, it's a gray line, so. Lighten that up. Lighten my black lines up a little bit. Just soften them up. All right. I don't know if this looks any better than it did. Oh, well. We'll be putting some Posca on that to try to cover up the big mess I made. How's that? It'll look better at the end. Like I said, you don't have to do that. I did it. I'm going to take a little eraser and just go around some areas. Okay, we'll just leave it alone for right now. Let's see, we'll get to our white here too and blend that a little bit. I'm going to take our Posca. Hopefully it will work. To test it out, we're going to go over those lines. just trying to clean up my mess. Get rid of that. And we'll go over here. It's funny, sometimes when you think you're going to make something look one way and it doesn't turn out that way, then you just start playing with it with something else, and it'll turn out differently. But maybe for the better. There's a lot of gray in here. And I'm using the white to get rid of it. We're going to go around the wing too. And around this one. It just sinks right into the paper. I'll have to go over those a couple of times, but there we go. Something like that. And we'll let that dry. All right. Not the best, but I mean, they look better. Maybe some glitter in there. Make it look even better. Okay, face. We're going to do her little face. We have Prismacolors for that. I have to keep these separate from every other thing I've got on my desk. I have got a whip going on, and these are the pencils I'm using on it. So we're going to start off with the pencil sharpener. And I'll probably get you down a little closer. Get out they have to be sharp. There we go, at least those two. All right, down a little closer to the little face and the little hands. Now remember, we put pink on here from part 1. That is Distress ink. And we're just going to lay down a base color here. Forget her little ear here. This is light flesh. Your little nose. And in her hands. Okay. Now we have a medium flesh in here. Yeah, medium flesh. And we're going to have to put that in probably around to her eye area, because she's a little girl. She's not, you know, going to have a whole heck of a lot of structure on her face. It's going to be kind of minimal. So we're going to give her the cheeks that she has, and we're going to darken like under her lip here, or actually give her lips. And her little chin is going to be, we'll darken this area here. She's smiling, so we can have a big area. Chin's going to be a little lighter, so we want to shadow this just a bit over here. And on this side of the mouth, and up to her cheek. And she's happy. She'll have a little kind of a darkness around this side of the eye going up, and on this side. Her nose. She's a little button nose. Oh, got a little dark. That's okay. Go over it with some light. And put a little dark coming up here. Under her hair. Okay. Could go back in with, we'll go in with, how's that? A little cinnamon. We're doing very, very, very light coat here. If you go in a different direction, you'll get a little tiny bit better coverage on this kind of paper. I'm going to turn the book a little bit. We'll go back in with the light flesh. We're going to go over everything lightly. Okay, then I'm going to bring in a little bit of the Prisma White. A little on her nose, a little around her chin. On her forehead up here. Around her little cheeks. Okay, now we're going to have to add in a little pink to those cheeks because that gray is gray. So, I wonder if I want a softer pink than that. Yeah. What do we have here? We're going to use some dark flesh. A little out on both sides of the eyes here. A little under the nose, a little under the mouth. That's a little too much, but I'll get there. And then lightly on this grayed area. Okay. Back in with the light flesh. Putting a little more pressure on there. I think that's probably her other eyebrow. Okay, and we'll take just a tiny bit of the light purple that we used over here. Very lightly put that around her cheeks. Just a little around her eye, up in her forehead, around her chin, her nose, very lightly. And then black for her eyes. Let's find the black. Let's sharpen the black. There we go. We're going to give her a couple of eyelashes over here. Okay, the other eye. I think she has eyelashes up on this side. With some down here, so put some at the top too. Little eyebrow, I'm assuming, and I don't really see one on this side, so we'll just stick one there. I'm sorry, and then we'll go under her nose. There we go. Okay, we'll do her little hands. Totally forgot to do those. So we'll get those going. We put a layer of the light. Just go over it a little bit so I can see it. Okay, then we'll go in with the cinnamon. The medium flesh. Back in with the light one. Whoa. Well, that's interesting. That just broke. Huh, this is going to take me a while to sharpen, so hold on. Okay. We're back. We'll blend that a little bit better here. And we'll bring in the blending stick just for that little bit I did. Hopefully we don't pick up any other colors. I like the gray and the black that I put down. Okay, I might bring in a little pen pastel to lighten up her face a little bit. We'll find out when we put in her hair color and the plate. The plate. What color should the plate be? Oh boy. Maybe just a gray plate. White plate with gray coloring. I'll just grab a couple of grays. Let's see, are they both the same? No, I have a warm and a cold. Let's do it in warm then, because I got two warms. Yeah, warm 1 and then warm 2. Let's see if that'll even give it some color. That was 2, I think. Yeah, this is 1. Almost looks darker. And then we'll just throw in some white. This is the poly white. And lighten up that area there and a little up there. It's a plate. Okay, her hair. Black hair? I don't know. Why not? Black hair. We'll make it fluffy like her bee outfit. So we had 3 for that. We're cold grays, so I need a cold gray. Okay, we have black, cold gray, the same colors we did down here. I will have them in the description box. We're going to go in with the black and kind of give her some hair, I guess. It's all kind of not there with a lot of hair. So we're just going to add some in here. Go down her. Get it really dark in some area. I didn't mean to do that. Well, make it light gray, huh? We'll go down on this side too. I'm going to add some hair down into her face because the forehead's up a little higher than I would like. So we're going to add some hair coming down. It's coming down her face over here too. I'm guessing that's supposed to be part of some sort. I don't know. Okay, then we'll just keep going at this and adding gray in. Every now and then, so I think I'll put a sharp point on all of these because sharp point for hair is always good. Hold on a minute. Let me get these nice and sharp. That's sharp enough. Okay. Okay, so let's go in with the darker gray. Add some of that in there. Can you see all the hair? I don't know. I gotta look in the camera. I'm really not sure what that is, but could be part of the wing. Okay, the light gray. I have to put black on the end of that. Okay, we're going to get a little more black in there. Where's my black? I'm going to put some heavier lines in. Okay, I'm going to turn the book. So I can get up here. Okay, the medium gray. Just going back in the same areas, leaving a white space, hopefully. I'm not real good at that part. Okay, the light color. Yep, get my watch on that, sorry. Stop moving, yeah. Turn it back this way. Okay, we're going to take the black in again and just accent some of those lines. Yeah, getting a little heavy-handed here. But I want some of those lines to be really dark. And then we're going to take in the white, wherever it is. This is the Prisma white. I'm just going to blend those and leave my white areas white. And then I have to sharpen it. And we're almost done. I didn't want that big black line there, so I'm just gonna use the white to get rid of it. Go over that softly with the black. There we go. I'll fiddle around with that a little bit more. You can, fiddle with it or do whatever you want. I just play with it. You don't have to get so detailed. I'm going to put a little black soot in there too, for a little cohesion with the bottom. If I can find the black soot that I just put away. Okay. Pretty sure that's the one I was using. Yep. Okay, so we're just going to take it and put it in the darkest area. Pull some down. And feather it out. She's cute. Pull in some of those little white lines. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. Put a little white right under her eye here. Just accents her little puffy cheek, her nose. And we'll just blend it a tiny bit. Yep. Okay, so up we go. That's not bad. I am going to put some stickles on there. I hope it will not. Do I have just a glitter? I don't know. Stickles might be too much. Maybe I'll just leave it. I kind of like the white. More white in there. So we're going to take some Posca and do some highlights on the little heart. And on our frosting. Our little cherries. Okay, we're going to do that on her headband too. We'll put some fluff in her fluff. And we'll go over this on her wings too. And we'll put some dots in there. That'll dress that up. And we'll do that on her shoe too. On the plate. in her eyes. And there we go. So I'll take a picture and stick it at the end. I'm going to just take a little bit of this yellow and go over the tips of these after they dry so they don't stand out so much. They're not quite dry enough to do it. Something like that, so they won't be so white. Just like that. And the little white ones that we put up here, I'll add a little of that to it too. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you, darken that one up a little bit too, in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye now.